Today, the Mercury Marine destination takes us over to the Land O'Lakes area in eastern Ontario. The Ram comes in handy on a launch that isn't much more than a rocky beach, as Charlie and friend Chris McMillan tackle a lake they have never fished before. There is a method of approach to a new lake, and attention to your electronics is more important than ever. Quickly change baits and find the flavor of the moment, and targeting a species that is often ignored can be the key to opening up a fishing paradise. Put it all together with a few tricks, and you can have the time of your life. New lake tactics this week on Fishful Thinking. Fishful Thinking is brought to you by Mercury Marine. Princecraft boats dominate the waters. Humminbird Helix fish finders and Ram trucks built to serve. Water conditions are brought to you by Humminbird Fish Finders. Get the big picture. Waters can blow up fast, but you can be more comfortable. Smooth out your ride with Smooth Moves shock-absorbing seat suspensions.
All right, Chris, we got a brand new lake. Never fished it before. How do you find fish on a new lake? I mean, try and grab a map of the area if you can. You've got cards that can go into the fish finder. But no matter where you are, and I think you'll agree with this, 90% of the fish are in 10% of the lake.
Oh, exactly.
So look at the structure, find a section of a lake, and dissect it and go, what area has the most diverse structure, a lot of points, a lot of shoals. If it's a big lake, you can divide it into sections and go, I'm only going to look at this as a separate lake all by itself.
Yeah.
And you can quarter out a lake and move around it. What do you look for?
Same thing. I look for structure, depending on what I'm going for. I love my bass. I'll break down the shoals, the points, the rocks, and go from there.
And what I love is if a lake is known as a walleye lake, my gosh, sometimes if you target a different species, whether it be largemouth or smallmouth, it's untouched. And, a lot of people don't like trolling. One of the best ways of learning a new lake is throw out a crankbait, even a spinnerbait, and go for a troll. Watch your fish finder. You'll see where the weed beds come out. You'll see where points are, shoals, drop-offs, shallows, and you can draw a picture in your head by going for a little troll around. Spend an hour, spend 2 hours, and you can make your own map in your head. But don't be set on one species. Try largemouth, try smallmouth, try walleye, try pike, and just have fun.
But I love a new lake. I really do. You get so set in what you use on your own lake all the time, and you know where you're going, and you know what you're doing. But a new lake, it's like the days when we tournament fished. We're looking for all these spots, and we're running from point A to B and to the next point. You're somewhere for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you don't get anything, you're gone. I love breaking down a new lake.
Everything's a potential gold mine, right?
It is. Yeah. It is. Yeah. I love breaking down a new lake and going, okay, well, I made a mistake at that spot.
And that's a great point. Don't stay anywhere too long. You get the whole lake, hopscotch, 10, 15 minutes. If you catch a couple of small ones, you keep that in mind. If you catch nothing, you just move on.
Away you go.
But don't get stuck. Move around.
Yeah.
Check the whole area.
Yeah.
So let's check the whole area. When you're on a new lake, everything is just a sign.
Come on. Boy, they pull so hard.
They do. There you go, sir. So, using a worm, you're using a popper. So far, the popper seems to be getting the attention because you've had a couple of whacks already on that. Good start.
Boy, look how dark he is, eh?
And he's came out of some deep water to hit that, too.
We'll grab the net just in case for you, Charlie.
Poppers are definitely fun. So when the fish decide they're showing you something, have fun with it.
Here, move it on to your other side here.
Yeah.
Because I'm better this way.
Yeah. You know, he's throwing up crayfish. The tubes will probably work as well.
That's a better
Thank you, sir.
fish.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. Yeah, look at him. Look what he threw up.
He's feeding. Oops. There we go.
Well done.
Nice little bass. Lots of fun. Now, I guess it's fair to say what we're fishing right now is somebody's favorite walleye lake. Not yours, but this is known as a walleye area. And, oops, sorry, Chris. I think these guys are pretty much ignored. Have fun with them. Good job.
Yeah, not huge by any means, but better.
I'll net this one for you.
Better.
See if he jumps again here.
Maybe this time I won't stick myself with the hook either.
The fish has to win once in a while. Sometimes it falls off, sometimes it sticks the angler.
Oh, stay down.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, much better. Much better.
Whoops. He fell.
Much better fish.
And
Good.
almost out. Chunky up. Lure's free.
Much better. Good.
Good job.
Not bad. Fat.
There you go, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I figured I'd go back there and...
Well, I was just working myself this way, and I was going to drift back across it again anyway, and I still will.
Good.
And needless to say, quiet. You got to be quiet in a boat when you're on these spots. If you're banging hatches and making all kinds of noise, fish can feel that right through the hull of the boat. You got to be quiet.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Mercury. Power and dependability you can count on.
We've all done the balancing act, walking down the frame of the trailer, either launching the boat or reloading the boat. Sometimes you're a little too far from the dock. Sometimes there isn't a dock. Do whatever you have to make it a little safer. No slip tape. Put it along the frame of the trailer where you find yourself walking. Cut a strip, stick it on. It's extremely simple. It stays on for years. Do whatever you have to make it a little safer.
Conditions today are brought to you by Revo Sunglasses, technology that performs.
I'll take your other side, Charlie.
It's right here.
Okay. Up.
Hang on.
Yeah.
He's not done yet.
No.
There you go.
There we are.
Nice.
Nice.
Again, working the spot. That's getting better. That's getting better. So much fun.
Yeah.
That's a chunker.
Much better
And
fish.
you know what? If they want to hit surface lures all day, we're just here having fun. You can experiment with a few things, but if the fish are showing a sign for something,
Yeah.
just let them eat it and enjoy the day. We're just out here experimenting on a new lake, and we got a bunch of different things rigged up. And this might stop working in 10 minutes, and then we got to go to wacky worms or tubes or who knows. Or we might play with largemouth in the pads. We just want to have fun and experiment to see what a new lake has to offer, but it's structure, structure, structure. Pretty good structure here, Chris.
Excellent structure, some beautiful humps.
You'd never know without a fish finder, because I thought this was had quite a drop-off out here. You gonna stay down? I'm gonna try and keep you down this time. Keep that rod tip down. Find the structure, find the fish. But could be much more simple than that. You know what, Chris? Sometimes it feels like when you're fishing for a species that is ignored on the lake, it's like they've never been fished for before.
No, I agree with you.
And
You know, it's like our discussion last night when we're having dinner. This lake, everybody I hear of up here and whatnot, is all talking walleye, walleye, walleye.
yeah,
Bass is my thing.
these are so much fun.
Yeah. Especially on top bottom.
I agree with you. I can do this all day long if they keep hitting surface baits.
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetie. Where are you, buddy?
If you want to back up a bit, Charlie.
He's almost liftable in, I think, Chris, but no, he won't. He's a little bit of a belly on him. Thank you, sir. It's not worth losing a popper and leaving a fish with a lure in its boat.
No.
Thank you, sir. Fun. Still hitting the surface. Ooh, you got all of that one, buddy. Okay, pliers, pliers, pliers. When fish are hitting surface lures, what do you mentioned it earlier, Chris, what do you like giving a 1-2 count before you even set the hook? You got to let them take it or you just pull it out of their mouth. A lot of times that boil you see is them just swirling to hit it. And you got to go 1, 2, then he's got it.
Yeah. They'll come up, take a shot at it to incapacitate it,
Yeah.
I guess, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Ooh, steady.
Good, good, good.
Well done.
Thank you, sir. Now, again, structure. We're getting a pattern to put together here. Since this is not a heavily fished bass fishing area, they're almost on every rock point we find. Some are better than others. Some have weeds. Some have different clumps of rocks on them. And it just makes them better than others. But just pay attention to which ones are working and try to repeat it. There you go. You got him?
I got it.
Yep. See if he jumps again. Get mine out of the way.
It's better than I thought. Better than I thought.
There you go.
That's a good fish.
That's a chunky. I cannot emphasize how many we've caught today. Oh, he's already thrown it.
Come on, sail.
Fun fish. Good quality fish.
With a lockjaw.
Well, there you go. Nice one.
Yeah. Much better.
I've heard that take it, Chris.
Yeah, and then same thing as before, Charlie. I just let it sit.
Oh, he missed it, did he?
Yeah. And a decent sized fish. No, I let it sit, and he came back for it.
That's a chunky. Just let them tire out.
Yeah. There we go.
Again, you pay attention to the structure. When you go through an area, when it comes up, I've been working the trolling motor out to see where the ends of it are, so you can get a feel for how far the point goes out, and we've been going back and refishing it, knowing where it goes. Pliers are at your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at them yet. I'm back my drag off a hair. Try and keep them down.
Yeah, better fish.
I'm just going to put spot lock on here for a second so we don't go into the rocks. Gotta love that spot lock, eh? It's just going to anchor. It's probably going to accelerate here in a second just to straighten us out, but... Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, look at the chunk on this. See it in the net.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's
A bit of a belly on that one.
nice and fat, eh? Wow.
Well, there's the Minn Kota spot lock working. It's an anchor. I don't have to worry about drifting, the wind pushing me into the rocks when we're busy catching fish.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Thank you. And again, when you're using top waters, you gotta wait 1 second, 2 seconds. You gotta let them grab it and turn with it, or you're missing them almost all the time.
Nice.
Fun, fun, fun.
Yep.
Same thing.
Yep.
Structure, structure, structure. The area of the lake that has islands and points and varying depths and boulders and different sized rocks when you're fishing for smallies, it's a structure that holds the fish. There's a lot of dead areas, and I'll say it again like a broken record. 90% of the fish are in 10% of the spots. Just love the hit.
Nice fish.
Sometimes I'm not even looking when they hit it. It's just on the next pop. Good catch.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Such fun, fun fish. Fun little fish. I love it when they hit like one twice that size, though. Aggressive hits, you know the fish aren't pressured, and it goes back to what we're saying. It's a walleye lake. No one's touching these. So much fun.
No.
4 times out of the water. Stay on.
Oh, that's a big fish, Charlie.
Well, we marked it. We marked it right at the end of that point, and I thought I'd drop a wacky worm. One of the set the hook spike worms on them. Wacky rigged.
Worm out.
Worm out.
Fish in.
Oh no! Oh, hook's still in.
Oh, is it?
That's a worm
Okay.
up the line. There's a nice one.
Yeah. Well, we saw them.
That is-
From top water, you decided to go to that set the hook worm, and
Sitting on the bottom. If he wasn't going to come up for the popper.
yeah,
Beautiful fish.
nice choice.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Get you back. Good old wacky rigged worm. Got the little ring on the line. Hook goes through the ring. With a little weed guard. And I love these weed guards because it keeps it off the bottom when it sinks down there. Except the weed guards break off a lot. So what I did is I took 50-pound test Seaguar fluorocarbon,
Oh, there you go.
tied a uni knot on the shank of the hook. One end's up. I ran the other one back through the eyelet, bent it down a bit, made my own weed guard.
Nice, nice.
So that way you can do it yourself, because the other weed guards you buy, they're only glued on.
That's right.
They fall off all the time. So this one's on.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Fishful Thinking is brought to you by Mercury Marine. Princecraft boats dominate the waters. Minn Kota Altera trolling motors and Ram trucks, built to serve. Tackle today 100% protection from UV, A, B, and C with Revo sunglasses. 20-pound test Seaguar Smackdown Performance braided lines. Daiwa Tatula spinning rods with X45 bias graphite construction. And the Daiwa Ballistic LT light and tough spinning reels. 15-pound test Seaguar Fluoro Premier leader material. Set the hook 5-inch spike worms with bait fuel. 100% waterproof jackets, pants, and bibs by Viking. The Minn Kota Altera trolling motor with power lift and deploy. Humminbird fish finders with Mega Side Imaging Plus. 19 feet in length, the Princecraft Hudson 190 BT. Mercury 90 horsepower 4-stroke tiller outboard motor. And the Ram 2500 with 6.7-liter Cummins diesel engine.
You know, a lot of people say they don't like lake trout fishing. They peel off line and they fight, and there's a big glow right there of a beautiful fish. Look at this. Can hardly hold on to it.